And I'm sorry. It's interesting when you said czar. I was gonna say I thought it was South African Rand, but I felt like I'd look like an asshole if I was wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, I'm just going to tiptoe on this one.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. But yes, I thought that's what it was. So sorry about that to my South African friends.
My South African friends.
My South African friends.
Brennan says, hello, Brian and Jay. Came down for my 21st birthday in January.
Wow.
Was the only one over 10 there. LOL. Looking to come back for a private tour soon.
Well, I can promise you that all those 10-year-olds have parents.
They definitely were there.
We have no daycare here at the Reptarium. But you aren't wrong with the fact that the Reptarium has really become a family venue.
Yeah.
A lot of families, which I think is cool. I think that's to me, that's a vision I didn't expect. I didn't plan for that whatsoever, but yet I'm super proud that that's the way it's turned out, because we today was a great example. We had a tour with Jay the Edutainer and Aislinn, and there was a girl probably about 7 or 8. When she walked in, she goes, I don't like snakes. I'm not holding snakes. I'm just here because of my friend.
Yeah.
And about halfway through, she started holding snakes. By the end, she was holding every snake. And by the end, she wanted to take Midnight home. She's like, Mom, can I get Midnight? Can I get a snake like that? So, having the kids here is pretty amazing. It's really special for me, anyways, and I can't wait to have you back. And I promise you aren't the only adult here.
Connor says you have some cool tattoos.
Thank you so much. As a matter of fact, I just talked to my tattoo artist over the last couple of days, and I may be picking my first session in April to get the next tattoo.
Yeah, dude, that's dope.
I'm not sure. This is my only problem. I know this is terrible, but I'm still not 100% with anxiety, right? Can't I sit in a chair for 8 or 9 hours getting tattooed and not have like anxious thoughts
and stuff,
fill in? And what happens is like, when you start to get anxiety, it can build quickly.
It spirals.
It can go from like, oh my God, I'm not feeling very comfortable, to like, oh my God, if I don't get out of this chair right now, I'm going to literally I'm going to literally, I'm going to die.
Weird today.
I'm about to pass out.
Yeah.
And not that tattooing really is a bother. It's not. It's
just being in one spot, distracted for 8 hours.
Yeah,
right?
and Bob, my tattooer, who is amazing, is very slow. I mean, you don't do a tattoo under 8 hours. As a matter of fact, did I tell you the guy was here, had got a fucking tuatara on his arm?
No, I did not, but that is dope.
Tuatara on his arm by Bob Tyrell. And he came in, and when he came in, I did what most people do to me when they're like, oh my God, I followed that arm on Bob Tyrell's face. Yeah. I did it to him. I'm like, oh my God, you're the dude.
You're Tuatara.
I just saw this morning on the internet. And he was like, yeah, it took him 14 hours. They started, get this, they started at 6 o'clock at night. So he till 8 in the morning. He did this to Atara. And literally, I don't think I've ever left Bob's before 2, 3 in the morning.
I'd be throwing up.
And sometimes I'm there till 4 or 5 in the morning. And I just don't know, in the fragile mental state that I'm still in, I don't know that I can handle that. But Jay the Edutainer is getting, of all things, zombie, not just a rose hair tarantula, but zombie specifically tattooed on his arm.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Very awesome. Scottish Rob says, if a snake just bites and doesn't coil when with frozen thawed, do you feel it's a sign to size up the prey? And is the blackhead a female? Worried I was wrong.
No, ironically enough, it was a female. You're 100% right. We sexed it. Did we do it on the vlog, or did
no,
I
we
just
did not.
Sext it? All right, I must just sext it on my own. It is a female, so good job. You did a great job. And no, I think that sometimes with frozen thawed, some snakes just don't coil. You know what I mean?
Like, snakes,
yeah, it's like they get bored, they get sick, they get lazy, and they just like, I don't need to coil anymore.
Just eat it.
But you can, if you feel like, I always say sizing up with snakes when it comes to feeding is when you feed it and you see 0 lump.
Yep.
That usually tells you size up, because you want to have some lump in that snake. You don't want a giant lump in the snake unless you have an anaconda or something that eats giant meals. But you do want a lump.
Sweet. V-Dog asks, or says, couldn't stop laughing at the vlog where you were going to school us on how to take a bite. Couldn't stop laughing. Hope you're better, though.
Oh, my God. I will be honest. I literally went into that piece with, like, I'm going to do the anti-Brave Wilderness here.
Yeah, and just kind of like, this doesn't hurt at all.
This doesn't hurt at all, as a matter of fact. But then it got my cuticle.
And real strong,
Ooh.
too. Them children
it
and
hurt.
Simpsons and
It
stuff
hurt.
get you,
It
man.
hurt, man. It was. They got sharp little teeth, man. It's like a bunch of little needles poking into your cuticle. So it did hurt a bit. And ironically enough, I still am healing on my
That
my
one on your
bicep.
arm is like badass, dude.
Yeah,
'cause
that
it's
thing has
like
been-
pretty raw.
And it turned like it got
Purple,
bruised,
bro.
It got bruised.
I've been like looking at it at the vlog. I'm like, what is going on with
I
his
know,
arm, bro?
man. And that was when I was alone, man. I didn't have anyone around. I was just like, oh, this thing's eating my hand. So
Pat Greiser says, "Hey Brian, enjoyed watching Lori feed the snakes. Just wanted to let you know that the Blind Cat Rescue had to put another cat down. Being a nonprofit, they only rely on donations."
yeah, that's too bad.
I'm
That's
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it sucks that obviously they have something going on there. I know you talked about the virus and stuff like that, and that's a scary thing. So I hope
Always.
that they can do something. I'll try to give them a shout out on my Instagram.
Vanessa View says,
Vanessa,
and I
This
know
is the-
her.
Of course,
I know her.
Of course, she comments every single day. on
Every
the
single
vlog.
day, and
But
it's
this
my
is the
favorite
first
one.
time I've seen her on the podcast.
Yeah, I've never seen her here.
Does she ever comment just in the normal chat?
I've never seen her here because I would remember because I know her name.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
We love
Vanessa.
you.
I'd love to know where she's from.
I would love to know more about you.
Yeah, because you always have such a delightful, happy comment every day on the
And
vlog.
specific. I can literally scroll real fast and automatically see it. I got
Yeah,
to see
it's
it.
very good. Did you know that Anna?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I didn't check back. I was really happy to see that she commented on the shorts. I didn't see her comment on the vlog today, but someone reached out and said that she was in the hospital.
Oh my God, is she okay?
But I think she's okay now because she commented on.
Well,
the,
I hope
on
you're
the-
okay,
the
Anna.
shorts. So I don't know that she ever watches the podcast, but she's literally been watching the vlog since our very first vlog.
I know,
Every
she's
single,
a
and she
champ.
will comment on every single vlog, sometimes multiple times. So
Yeah, she's a
it's,
sweetheart.
yeah, she's great.
Mr. Simple Man, our boy.
Simple man, what's up, dude?
He says, "Hope you're all having a great day." Jay screaming when feeding Casper was hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
And what genes does it take to make blue-eyed leucistics?
So first off, yes, Jay was funny.
That was, the
because-
whole video was nuts.
it's so funny because Jay is such an interesting guy. For his age, wise beyond his years. You know what I mean?
yeah, for
Like
sure.
you always are like, it seems like oh, you were a mortician.
Yeah, yeah.
You were in the army.
You sewed
were,
dolls together? You're like-
wait a second. You were in the circus.
Yeah.
It's like the guy is very unbelievably well rounded for being the age he is. But he's also super into reptiles, but at the same time he's afraid of a lot of things.
Yeah.
And he almost pooped himself.
But
when
it
he
works
fed Casper.
great, man. It's like a perfect combination to be excited about reptiles, but also kind of skittish around them.
Yeah,
It's just
especially
so
about
funny.
certain things. He's like, I'm not doing that, and like when he handled Pepper in tomorrow's vlog,
Yeah, oh my
it was
God.
it was classic.
You guys
know?
are gonna lose it when you
Yeah,
watch.
I really hope you like it, and I hope that I'll be. Listen, YouTube's a tough game.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a tough game. It's going to be a bummer if that video doesn't do very, very well.
because it should.
Because the effort we put in, the editing that went into it, the energy that went into it, and the content and context of that content was really, really good.
Yeah,
and,
dude.
And I'm a critic of our own work a
Oh,
lot.
dude, we
so
both
it's like,
are.
so
you know that.
so it's so hopefully tomorrow you guys will love it.
I'm serious. I challenge any of you to hold water in your mouth and try not to spit it out while watching the video because I can't stop laughing at
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
And then
stuff.
what about to make blue-eyed leucistics? I'm guessing
blue-eyed
ball
Lucy's,
pythons.
yeah, blue-eyed Lucy ball pythons are. It's obviously they call it the Bell complex, and you basically have lessers, you have Mojaves, you have Mochas, you have Het Russos, and then you have specials as well. Specials that make the crystals
Right.
also. So those 5 things really comprise the top 5 blue-eyed Lucy makers.
Is Invisible technically is in the blue-eyed Lucy complex?
I don't know if the Invisible. I guess it would be.
'Cause I think it's Phantom
Yeah.
Russo or something.
Yeah. So,
right?
I forgot about Phantom. Yeah, you got Phantom and Mystic as well.
But
So-
those aren't as
so-
common as the other
yeah.
ones. I've never seen
right,
like
but,
Mystic.
but yeah,
Mystic.
but Phantom and all those can produce blue-eyed Lucies as well. So you have like 7 or so animals in the complex of blue-eyed Lucy,
And you can mix and
yeah.
match, right?
Yeah, and some are pure white. Some have a little bit like Super Mojaves have the purplish head, grayish head with a little bit of yellow stripe. On and on. So the bluest ones, blue or whitest ones are typically linked back to something with lesser. So lesser Phantom, lesser Mojave,
Russo,
lesser Russo. The Russo to Russos are pretty good.
I've
too.
heard that, yeah.
Those are pretty good as well. So, but they all make some sort of a white snake. Yeah.
Gary Sutherland says, first time I've caught a live. My daughters Mia, Letty, and I love watching the vlogs. They especially love Elvis because they have a dog named Elvis.
Oh, that's awesome.
If you could give them a shout out, it would make their week.
Well, I tell you what, Mia, is it Mia or Maya?
Let's go with Maya and Letty.
Maya and Letty. I tell you what, Maya and Letty, I appreciate you so much. I can't thank you enough. It means the world to me. And without you guys, I don't survive. So thank you so much for that. And I am glad that you love Elvis as much as we do.
He's my favorite too.
Literally had Elvis out 5 minutes before I had the vlog or the podcast tonight. So having some fun with people and just seeing the kids. We had some kids that were brave as hell with
No
Elvis
way. What
today.
happened?
No, just, I mean, like you know how kids are usually like, oh, it's
Super skittish, yeah.
I mean, they were literally, there was like 6 kids surrounding Elvis that were petting it like it was a puppy dog.
When I saw you before,
face and
right?
everything. Face, yeah, just upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, and of course, I'm always watching everything that Elvis does. I'm watching his mannerisms. You can tell when he's
still a lizard, yeah.
Yeah, when he's triggered, you can tell. But he was being he was just licking their faces. I mean, it was crazy.
It's so cute. And we had him out, you'll see in another vlog with it. That's what I'm editing tonight, too. We had him out the other day outside, and we were running around.
Outside.
Noah, Jay, and stuff.
You guys took him out for. It's been beautiful here, so we've been able to take some animals outside. You know, it's been in the mid 70s on some days, and sunny, which is crazy for March in Michigan. So we've been able to take some animals out and about, which is always awesome. It just kind of changes the dynamic of the vlog, and it changes everything. Plus, it's just nice for us to.
We just love being outside with them. It's great.
It's just really great. I'm sure they're loving it. Getting a little sunshine, getting a little.
Oh, Elvis was like closing his eyes. He was just chilling, man.
Just like, so I think Elvis will be out a lot more this year than we probably have ever done because he seems to be good with harnessing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Damn, son.
Can we rail this in?